How would you feel if your mother was seriously injured in a nursing home, but she could not recover damages for her injuries because you signed an arbitration agreement when she was admitted to the nursing home? Today we review a Massachusetts court decision on a nursing home arbitration agreement that closed the courthouse door. Hello, I'm John Roberts, an elder law attorney for people in Hampden County, Massachusetts. Some nursing homes in Massachusetts ask their residents to sign arbitration agreements as part of the admissions process. I'm recording this video podcast with the hope that if you're asked to sign one, you'll ask yourself the question, should I sign a Massachusetts nursing home arbitration agreement? The facts of this case are extremely upsetting and involve grief that most of us can only imagine. Like it or not, you have probably signed many arbitration agreements. They are embedded in car rental contracts and credit card agreements, applications you fill out for insurance policies and for loans, and in the forms you sign to open a securities account with your stockbroker. So what's the problem? If the business deal that you sign for goes bad, the arbitration agreement keeps you closed out of court. That may not be a problem if you're disputing a small amount of money. But what if the case involves a large amount of money, an injury, or even a death?
Thank you for calling.
With an arbitration agreement, the doors to the courthouse remain closed, and you cannot compel witnesses or people from the company that you're dealing with to come to court to testify. There will never be jurors to hear your case, and the arbitration agreement puts limits on witness testimony and the information you need to gather to present your case. The evidence you do gather is reviewed by one person, a professional arbitrator, or in some cases, such as securities or stockbroker cases, there may be a panel of 3 arbitrators. Instead of a judge and jury, the arbitrator then decides whether you're right or wrong, and that's the end of it. And that's what happened in the case of Elizabeth Barrow. At the age of 100, Elizabeth died on September 24, 2009. According to a complaint filed by her son, Scott, Elizabeth's roommate at the nursing home attacked Elizabeth in their room, beating, strangling, and asphyxiating her by putting a plastic bag over her head. The complaint alleged that the roommate demonstrated violence on numerous occasions and that the nursing home's failure to address those violent propensities resulted in Elizabeth's death. Scott had signed numerous documents when Elizabeth was admitted to the nursing home in 2006, including the arbitration agreement that said any legal dispute shall be resolved exclusively by binding arbitration. A trial judge rejected Scott's argument that the arbitration agreement shouldn't be enforced. Scott's petition to the appeals court was denied in February 2011, forcing him to go to arbitration. The arbitrator found no wrongdoing by the nursing home, and a Superior Court judge confirmed the arbitrator's decision. No wrongful death damages. But that's not the end of this story. In our next podcast, we'll hear what happened next. You can see from the case of Elizabeth Barrow that the unexpected can happen, and how an arbitration agreement limits your ability to resolve problems. It closes you out of court. And that's why you need to ask yourself the question, should I sign a Massachusetts nursing home arbitration agreement? There are dozens of other decisions that confront you during a nursing home admission. I know how stressful it can be because I've been through the process with members of my own family. We have 3 resources that may help you. Mass Health Home Care Programs in Hampden County, programs that could help you avoid a nursing home admission. Our before, during, and after nursing home admission checklist to help you gather information, and Medicaid numbers for nursing home care eligibility. Call to schedule an educational meeting if you want guidance during the admission process, including Medicaid eligibility to cover the cost of long-term care.